Are again looking to try to attack mid.
Yeah, quick timing here for Luminosity, looking for the jump up. Gotta say a player, but with an operator, Zayas is gonna hold.
Yep.
You also see Jonas kind of lurking into tube at the moment, but the Aldrone being spent for Luminosity, they know nothing's A. So defensively, this stack over towards tubes is actually pretty significant.
Yeah, no reason that they use the Omen to get on top of tube instead of their Jet. And again, worth noting that Jonah P can show you how versatile he is with these agents. Big opening pick there from Say a player. B-Dog at least able to respond from up top here. Able to get away as well and get on top of Yellow with Moose to set up a very dangerous peeking pattern as Jonah P is still just kind of lodged top tube, not really able to find impact just yet. Spots Mata, not able to get the frag, but at least able to paranoia so he can back off. And now pivots into the tube and will ult his way over to the back of A.
Yeah, this is brilliant from the guard. Initially, you think the first blood will allow them an opportunity to get to B, but immediately countered. B-Dog neutralizes any play over towards B, but thinking that everything was going to continue to go that way, there was no one left inside of the A site defensively, but as Dazzle comes back forward to take up where he previously was positioned, he does take down an elimination, giving numbers to the defenders of Luminosity. The guard's post plant is playing a little bit more forward than they had last time around. Hunter's Fury looking to clean up some space, and Valen just finds the timing of his life. A double comes through, last shot connects for the triple. And as Dazzle wonders, how in the heck has that just happened there, friends? He's got a 1v3 with not a lot of time to make it happen. It's Valen for 4. What a piece of timing out of the guard.
Greens while those are being shot up. So let me expose my back to that, knowing that it's probably safe, jump down and make some magic happen. And boy, did he. A quad kill to win the round. A huge moment for the guard as they erupt in their facility. Bracket looking crazy dangerous right now. You got Virgin 1 Sentinels and X sitting down there.
Good peek from B-Dog. Oh, what a shot. And again, it's another opportunity for Luminosity to try to break the timing of the guard, what they established yesterday versus Sentinels, not allowing any play through tube. You even have a late 0 point coming out, kind of reading the information that the guard are still stacked up towards their spawn. So it's full freedom for Luminosity to wander the map at the moment.
Yeah. That forward position with the Omen certainly is huge. 4 on 5, trying to make a play. A Saya player up top with the daggers, but it's going to go amiss. Viper's Pit, though, drop down to help reinforce control of this front of the site portion. Fragment comes in to disrupt the plant for now, buying more time for the rotations, and Moose will find net adding to the man count, and it's just getting better and better as B-Dog takes Valen out, and there the Viper's Pit falls.
Say a player have more though for us. 9 were out initially, late 0 point coming through. Trent looking to work through the dark cover and finds timing at Amada. Keep an eye on Tig on your minimap on the long flank. Nobody from the guard is watching this at the moment, and Tig is still moving pretty quickly, but Say a player up on the backside of Yellow, able to find him for the elimination. This will be a 2v3, and it's all down to B-Dog now defensively for Luminosity as the spike will be planted.
He was the alpha of the round with the opening kill, but can he be the Omega to close it? It's going to be a tough clutch here, 1v2, trying to go for this flank. No one watching it just yet. Now Trent, the timing! He catches it, now it's on Say a player. Daggers versus daggers.
B-Dog, though, does not expect him to still be on the backside of Yellow. And where Luminosity is just, they're putting the tempo into their favor so many times. It's just these individual moments from the guard, bro.
Trent's check was big, I feel like. And then obviously just a big clutch there from Say a player. MG, a Frenzy, not a whole lot to work with here on the LG side of things. Meanwhile, the guard in full force, Hunter's Fury available as well. Looking to once again pounce on this A site quickly. Tig trying to slow them down, playing up top. Will avoid the Aldrich. Never mind, it's been spotted.
He's done. Nowhere to go. Fragment trying to help him out. Too late. Bro, okay. If Say a player's just doing this, I mean, come on. There's no response for something like that.
Yep. Nah, I mean, again, there's so many good flashy jets in NA that sometimes Say a player, I think, kind of slips through the cracks when it comes to paying attention to some of our stars in the region, but certainly put on a great demonstration here, that's for certain.
It's all kind of a face value eye test here for Luminosity. This is the second day in a row that they've gone to a map that we have seen 0 out of them against opponents that have been at the top of North American conversations now for the last, well, we'll call it 3 months and 19 days at least. Wants to do. They've broken a lot of the timings. They've really negated the entire middle of the map. Now, that said, the Guard is looking to do a very kind of similar setup they had yesterday versus Sentinels with the same kind of shrouded step play and a full stack behind it. So, Dazzle, Tig, got to wake up here.
Yeah. Worth noting that Trent and Saya Player are number 3 and number 4 in ACS for the tournament so far. So, yeah, getting a lot of value out of the roster here. Saya Player leads the way, the entry.
Oh, how about this? Saya Player will stay to hold this position at kitchen while the spike will re-wrap back over to A. It's complete mid-control, and the Guard don't even have to push too far forward here, Dust. They will stop the rotation defensively of LG through the middle of the map.
Yeah, Saya Player just popping off right now, man. Having one of those moments. Moose gets eradicated. Mata catching Jonah P's little late mid-lurk, but there's still a couple of players behind. Trent clears Mata out. Now they can get the spike down on A, and they still have Saya Player in the back lines. B-Dog seemingly having little hope to get much accomplished here. May just have to save the operator. It looks like that is going to be his decision. But yeah, I think in most categories that you would think of for, like, fraggers, Trent and Saya Player in the top 5 of. You know, KD, rating,
sure,
ADR.
Yep.
They're just crushing it right now. And again, you still have good contributions out of Valen and really just the rest of the roster. Again, they're a very well-rounded team when it comes to skill.
Yep.
Kind of reminds you of Version 1 in a way.
Yeah, no debate here.
Yeah.
So this will put it to 3-7. And Luminosity are going to have the operator and not much else. I don't remember if Moose is close to being able to pull a tour, so maybe there's an opportunity to run like a double scope setup if Moose has that charge, but really you're kind of going to be limited on tools, I feel like, here for Luminosity, with their economy being
with Jonah P's, positioning, but they've also been able to do these explosive sites that they're so well known for and use those to great effect as well.
Coming out from Trent. Oh boy. Yeah, LG tried to just pull a quick one on the Guard here, trying to get forward defensively. Gets read by the Al drone. Their recon bolt doesn't do enough. No. Or can he? Hold on a second.
One, but now they know. Like, if his team could have stayed alive, then he could have maybe popped off, but too many things went wrong for him to be able to make a play from that position.
Boy.
More of a factor in how B's a little bit more opened up.
Similar look for Luminosity. Recon bolt forward, using the rope to get on top as much as they possibly can. Knives are also into the mix. A lot of utility defensively already being spent on both sides here. As Tig will continue to play forward, 0 Point will put the pressure on, but really this is just a bit of a cold war here. Everyone throwing a lot at each other with really no impact yet.
No, Busto able to catch a kill and snap back here on the back of B, kind of catching this pivot to the side of the map. Tig able to get the ult in as well to help reinforce this B defense at yellow. Jonah P playing that top tube. Moose is able to sniff it out. LG maintain man advantage, but they've been in this spot several times this half and were unable to convert. And so it's really hard to think that they actually truly have the edge here, as Moose is barely dodging, but not Tig. Big kill there.
And they get a read on where exactly Moose is still positioned. Yep. Here come the Guard forward, knowing they've got yellow to work with. Box of screen will be placed. Net forced to rendezvous back for a time, but he'll rejoin his friends, no problem. Undershirt coming through for the defense, but Trent just sneaks around the back of it and still clears out this side of Mata, leaving Moose on his lonesome, who gets blindsided by Net. And it's another situation where numbers just not really turn into much initially for Luminosity. Still a hope, though, as Dazzle finds elimination trying to recontest. B-Dog in the corner, too low of HP to do too much. And, of course, Dazzle's position is very well known by the rest of the 3 members of the Guard, but still full health to play with. Sneaks on in towards site. But no, Jonah up top will finish things off, 9-3 the half.